Hey everyone, hi, my name is Mitchell Coleman. I'm a very happy, grateful, and proud member of Alcoholics Anonymous, and I am also an alcoholic. And today I have your daily reflections for July 30th, 2021. This one is based off of the seventh tradition, which is every AA group ought to be fully self-supporting, declining outside contributions. So let's get into this daily reflection. All right, so this daily reflection is titled Giving Back, and this is for July 30th, 2021, and it reads, He has struck something better than gold. He may not see at once that he has barely scratched a limitless lode, which will pay dividends only if he mines it for the rest of his life, and insists on giving away the entire product. That comes from Alcoholics Anonymous, Big Book, page 129. Continues, my part of the seventh tradition means so much more than just giving money to pay for the coffee. It means being accepted for myself by belonging to a group. For the first time, I can be responsible because I have a choice. I can learn the principles of working out problems in my daily life by getting involved in the business of AA. By being self-supporting, I can give back to AA what AA gave to me. Giving back to AA not only ensures my own sobriety, but allows me to buy insurance that AA will be here for my grandchildren. For me, the part that says he may not see that he has barely scratched the surface of a limitless lode is so true. And it's amazing when you get to this point in your recovery where you start seeing the promises come true. And if you don't know what the promises are, I could read those another time, but anyone in the group does know the promises. But you start seeing these things, everything in your life does start changing, and it does start changing for the better. And your possibilities are endless if you're true to the program and you do what you need to do. And of course, we're going to have our setbacks, and we're going to be learning as we go, because we're working on a personality that we've had our whole lives pretty much, and for me, I had quit before and started again, and quit before and started again, but the only thing I did was I quit drinking and I quit using, and would go to meetings. So eventually, I would go back to my old self, because the meetings alone were not enough for me to stay sober. You have to be willing to go look deep inside yourself and really self-reflect on your personality, your personality traits, and why we do these things we do. Because for me, I developed such a natural instinct to just react in a certain way to certain things, and it's so much deeper than just I drank alcohol a lot. It was a lot of mental issues, which I have and I will always have, and it's just something that I have to live with. And that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It means I just developed some very bad habits. And like anything, we can start creating good habits, but we have to be willing to do it. But you need that foundation, which is AA, because AA will teach you so much. And it's so wonderful when you get into the literature and you start reading the stories and you go to the meetings and you connect with all these other people. It really starts to change your life. You start understanding things that you just didn't quite get, and you know how to handle situations that used to baffle you. Also, the only way I'm going to reap these benefits of this program and this sobriety and recovery and this lifestyle is by giving it away to other people, which I continue to do pretty much daily. I could probably really think about it, and I do give it away daily. I'm very transparent with what I'm doing in my life, where I was and where I am now. And again, I'm not perfect, but if we can hold ourselves accountable to these things that we've done and proceed to fix these problems, then that's all good. And you only get that by giving it away. It's like a full circle. You think about it and it's like, I need to give this away for myself. So a little bit of me is like, am I being selfish? And then yeah, I am being selfish because I'm looking out for myself, but I'm giving away hope. So that's not really selfish. I'm giving away something that I got. And so it is just that big circle, the big full circle, and we're all here to help each other. And that's what we do. We help each other and we take care of each other, just like they're talking about in this tradition where you give money to the halls. You want to give money to the halls. They're not free. And part of that you could think of is how often did we spend a lot of money on our drinking, and to not be able to put $1 or $2 into a place that we're going into to get priceless information that a lot of people pay money to go get, with counseling and psychiatrists and all that. I mean, that place is just perfect for us if we're an alcoholic. You go in there and you meet these people that go through the same problems, and you could troubleshoot all your issues off each other. And if you're willing to be honest about what you've done and where you're going, then you're going to get some good information. And some of it you might like, some of it you might not. And the halls are filled with a bunch of different people. And you got to be leery of that as well. So you find out who you can really trust, but that's a whole nother thing. But, back to the tradition 7, it's good to give some money into there. It pays for the coffee. It pays for all the stuff that you're in there receiving for free. Another great part is where it says being accepted to a group. And I've always struggled with that, the self-validation, wanting to fit in. And what better place to fit in than with a bunch of alcoholics, and it's great. It feels good because all these people have one very large common denominator with you, and that is the struggle, the thing that had messed our lives up so bad that it brought us all into those rooms. And it's great because you share this camaraderie with these people that you've never even met. You can meet someone for the first time in a meeting, and you obviously have that thing in common, but you have this connection with this person, and it's an amazing feeling, and you realize you're not doing this alone. Also, realizing that you do have a choice. You do have a choice in everything. In absolutely everything we do, we have a choice. And again, that's why it's very important to study deep within ourselves of what kind of choices are we making? Are we making choices out of selfishness? Are we making choices out of selfishness or love? Fear or love? And a lot of the times we were making decisions out of selfishness and fear. And for me, the fear goes way deep into things like fitting in, self-esteem, abandonment. And these are the cool parts that maybe it's just me, but I love to get deeper into that because I want to know why I am the way I am, why I'm acting the way I am. And you don't just have to do this in AA because, we're not all like doctors. We're not licensed to be able to handle a lot of this internal trauma that we carry around with us. So it is important, if you feel, to actually go get other help in counseling, which I am doing now. And it's amazing what you start to uncover about yourself. And it's just a beautiful feeling, and you just know, okay, I figured that out. Now I work on what I need to do next to not be that way. And it comes down to a choice. What is our choice going to be? We have to seriously think about these things. What will our choice do to affect our lives and affect others? And we learn all this in these groups, we learn all this stuff there, and it's tough because we've been doing this for so long, but we can do it, and we can all do it together, and we are all supporting each other. And that is the best thing about all this, to be there for people, to be there for the alcoholic who still suffers, to carry this message to the alcoholic who still suffers. It's a wonderful world, and it's going to be hard, it's going to be tough, but we have to remember that these hard and tough times are what end up building us. So back to the beginning of it, we barely scratched the surface of what we're going to become. And how many times have we seen people that are absolutely hopeless, absolutely sure that they're done, they're over with? And I've been there. And here I am, where life is beautiful and life is great, and you still have opportunity to grow. We will always have opportunity to grow. And that's where AA is just wonderful. And it's going to give you so much. It's going to connect you with so many wonderful people. It's going to give you all that insight that you never knew. And that's the main goal, that's what I'm here for. So really, I'm not all about the money part in this message. I'm more about carrying on the message through my videos, through everyday talking to people at work, anywhere someone wants to mention it, I'm willing to talk about it. And I hope you guys got something good out of this. I apologize if it ran too long. I hope you guys are having a good day and staying warm because it's super hot here in Kansas City. And also hope everyone's doing well with the COVID stuff. Not political, just wishing everyone, whatever your belief is, that you're all doing well. And being safe and cautious. And I love you guys, and I'm proud of you. And one day at a time, you guys. We got this. Take care.